One day, Gordon pulled into the big station with his last train. He had an extra red coach at the end of his train, as he had to collect it for James, who was ill. Gordon saw James up the siding, trying to blow as much steam as possible. "What's the matter with you, James? All that hot air finally got to your smoke box?" "Pah! For your information, my boiler is full of sludge, and it's clogging my tubes." "How on earth do you get sludge into your boiler? And besides, if you were as big as the engine I am, your boiler could handle such liquids." Getting back to how sludge gets into your boiler, Gordon. As an engine who has had experiences with ditches, you, Gordon, should have the most knowledge about sludge water. Gordon sniffed and puffed away importantly, as Duck grinned at James. Gordon soon returned his coaches to the yard, where Diesel was arranging some trucks. Diesel gave an oily smirk to Gordon. "I heard the rusty red scrap iron had boiler troubles today. You steamies are always letting the little things destroy your systems. It's always either the steam or the coal or the water. You lot aren't reliable at all." Our motors start us up quickly, with no hassle or fuss. The sludge will get you eventually, galloping sausage. At least we don't spread disgusting fumes every time we leave the station. James is just being careless. A big engine like me will get the job done, even if my pistons are popped. Go roll into the sea or something. He'll be sorry he ever speak to me like that. I don't know what's in that tower, but I definitely know it's not water. "Hello there, Thomas. Having a nice drink, are you?" "Oh dear, you don't look well at all. There's sludge in the tank. It looks like it hasn't been cleaned out in a really long time. I guess during the holiday season, water towers were the last things on people's mind. Don't worry, I'll get as much towers cleaned as possible, with the help of workmen, of course." The next morning, it was time to start work. However, James was still suffering with boiler ache. "You're still sick with the sludge, James? What are you, the next Henry? Well, I guess your coaches are getting hitched up to mine today again." "Oh, shut up, Gordon. I heard Thomas had to get his tanks cleaned out yesterday. The sludge will get you next, Gordon, the way you talk." "Whatever," huffed Gordon, and he went to go collect his coaches. Gordon soon pulled into Napton. He was determined to have a smooth ride to prove James and Henry wrong. "Be sure to tell James and Henry about this grand ride, Duck." The journey was going very smoothly indeed, until Gordon's driver realized he was running low on water. "We're gonna have to stop at the next water tower, Gordon. Your boiler's running low." Gordon then remembered what Henry had said. "And let that sludge stuff get into my boiler? I think not." "Gordon, what are you doing? We gotta slow down at the water tower. Gordon, stop, Gordon, stop, Gordon, stop. Gordon, no, Gordon! Better risk than sludge." Alrighty then, time for a climb. Nothing to it. Silly James, silly Henry, Oh no. Gordon had run out of water. His driver was fed up. "You fool! We told you to stop at the water tower and you flew right past it!" "Well, it was either that or get sticky sludge water stuck in my boiler. Gordon, the towers were all cleaned out this morning!" I guess it just goes to show that a little liquid can bother a big proud engine. Now, if you excuse me, I've gotta go telephone for help. Why on earth would I ever help that galloping sausage? Because, Diesel, Edward's busy and there's no one else to help. Gordon's stuck on his hill. He skipped a water tower to avoid getting sludge or something like that. Sludge, eh? So, Gordon, the sludge finally got you. I thought you were a mighty engine that could take many fluids. Looks like you and the red scrap iron are foolish engines. Your arrogance has finally gotten the better of you. And because of how much of a big shot you are, you will never live this down. Diesel and a little bit of steam Gordon had managed to force the train all the way to the station. However, Percy and Duck gave each other a grin. I'll make sure to tell James and Henry about this indeed. That evening, as Gordon slunk into his shed, no engine had to say a word, but instead, quiet chuckles. As the smug and proud Gordon didn't feel so proud anymore. No one mentioned sludge for the rest of the night.